Bagadua Vigelande Vala Bagadua Bagadua Vigelande Vala Bagadua Ukere Undadere Namdere Ukere Undadere Namdere Vala Vigelande Vala Bagadua Vala Vigelande Vala
Another proudly initiative brought to you by DESTEA, Department of Education, CUT, Muteo, Mfanaka TV, Tevet, and Tataka Free State, GLTA, eating in connection with Rock La Hood. I go by the name Slama, the Rockstar Slama, the Superstar. Another annual Provincial Tourism Career Expo brought to you by DESTEA. This is where we see kids competing in baking. This is where we see kids competing in tourism ideas, sharing ideas, and in bringing the new and fresh Free State tourism ideas. Brought to you by DESTEA is annual Provincial Tourism Career Expo. I go by the name Slama, the Rockstar Slama, the Superstar. We go by the name Rock La Hood.
Yes. No, bafethu nze really mo Career Expo la club se acholo motho ke spana le ena bona last year ne re lemo re ntse re tshwere mo emedi ga bona o teng happy this year, so re batla go ruta fona flaga ya bona tse ba mathisetsa hodimo ka pa selemong sena na ba mathisetsa fatshe. By the way, a se nno twa ga ba dipotso tse ke se re uswa bona ke from emedi. Hello le guy le kopa go letse batho mo Cameroon go ka le tso go mang go sa sekolo se tso
ke nna se khofotsa modonyana and ke hlamoredi.
This year re bone mo gona le student se zeng sa bona sa moemedi, so but this year ra bona go tshintshile bona ana why ba khethile wena go to represent moemedi this year?
Because nna ke na ba bone fa ke na le potential, the ability to fly the moemedi flag high. So that's the reason out of all the grade 11s they chose me.
So ntho e le gore o represent moemedi ka yona today ke for motho o sa tsebeng o batla go tseba.
If I represent on the tourism subject, we've given it topic. The topic is about tourism. How are we going to save the planet and so whatever there's pollution and so we're going to try and come up with new ideas to save the planet.
Okay, I know guys re ikutlwetse so flaga e ntse go di le dise ya moemedi. Okay, bafethu re ikutlwetse go tswa mo go yena ba re flaga moemedi e ntse go di le dise, otherwise e ntse le yona Rock La Hood. I go by the name Bacteria aka Medical James. We out.
My brother, I know you are the most busiest person now, and I know you are the most energetic person. I know you are the most enthusiastic person now in the whole. My brother, your name and your school?
My name is Silpasa Mayebu and I'm from Tlajwane Secondary School.
Where is Tlajwane based in Chaka?
Tlajwane is based in Kwakwa.
In Kwakwa, yes. On the way. But you can see this initiative, the whole province, all the province, from all the districts. That the public speaking competitions is such things that we have
Yes.
You hold such things rapidly so.
Yes.
Okay, so Mona is going to be the first time we will represent for Congo.
Yes.
All the best in Fanaka for public speaking. They are always what are you looking forward to?
What am I looking forward to?
Qoqala mona representative ya lena shy khona ha itsa ba lo bua sa ba lo represent mara ke ba tshwere kaofela ke tlo ba lata kaofela. I'm going to bring each and every superstar so that you see him here before I etsa mehlolo ya hae ya tletse mona. I go by the name Stammer the Rockstar Rock Club, which is still the thing from Toronto. All the best, all the best. Bye kwad. As I mentioned earlier, my name is Trevor Sibeko. I'm from the Department of DESTEA, which is the Department of Economic, Small Business, Tourism and Environmental Affairs. As you are aware, today we are in our second year of the Ptce, which is a Provincial Tourism Carrere Expo. We are partnering with Ptce, we are partnering with CUT, and also Casita is part of the whole process. So today we are here gathered, teachers and learners, for a speaking competition, whereby we'll be listening to you to tell us the story. But before we can do that, can I ask Mesendo to come in front just to do a welcome and a short opening before we can formally start. Thank you.
I've already greeted and I've just been tasked with just a small to do, just to welcome you. Just want to say it's a pleasure for the Department of Education and Department of Tourism to have you learners in front of us today to come and showcase what the teachers have been teaching you in class. And also, we are looking forward to hear a lot because looking at the topic that we are going to discuss today, it is one of, I can say, maybe the best ever topic that has been chosen because we are suffering because of the environment that is not being taken care of. We are unable these days to predict the weather because of the environment that is suffering. So we are expecting you to come up with whatever that you are prepared to come and assist us on the way forward. We also welcome our judges in our midst and also the teachers and also our director in the midst. Your presence, Director, like I just said when we met down there, your presence has made us really feel that we are also special, that you are here with us. With those few words, relax and enjoy and let us have fun and let us showcase all the best to the presenters. Thank you.
And certain tours of platters per request. We also offer themed picnics such as Bible study picnics and sip and paint events and or picnic, which will also be part of our marketing strategies, which are inspired by our target market interest. To show how qualified we are, we as hospitality and have worked in big events such as Welcome Function, Beer and Food Association, and on a personal note, we have successfully organized birthday parties for friends and families, where we have catered to the masses and our targeted clientele through public platforms such as Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and Twitter. Not forgetting the old-fashioned business cards, and by simply working hand in hand with other businesses correlated to our meetings. Matters are negotiable. Our prices were carefully calculated according to the cost of stock, with necessary research from potential suppliers. We were able to set reasonable and affordable prices.
How many people are traveling domestically by flight? Not necessarily for arriving faster, but to just have nice videos on social media. You're probably one of them, but I definitely know my tourism teacher is definitely one of them. Many people throw their takeaway containers anywhere because they believe there are people employed to keep the environment clean and safe, right? I am a grade 11th learner from Moemedi High School. Why do we humans harm the environment? Firstly, it's lack of education. People don't understand the environment, how it works, and how their actions are affecting the human society and the natural environment as a whole. Secondly, lack of public garbage bins. Not having sufficient garbage bins is one of the reasons why we people litter our own waste material. The previously mentioned problems can be kept by investing in people, prioritizing education and awareness for the natural environment for a greener tourism future in South Africa. A road to a sustainable, greener and prospering future in tourism. Investing in people. The government and the tourism industry should start up a campaign whereby they teach the local community about the significance of tourism. Those who already have the knowledge of tourism can be upscaled by attending seminars and development trainings so that they can network with different shareholders in the tourism industry. Investing in the planet. David Suzuki once said, if we pollute the air, water and soil, that keeps us alive and well. And despite the biodiversity that helps the nature to function, no amount of money will be able to save us.
Sustainable tourism means tourism that is economically and environmentally responsible. Good day everyone, my name is Martino and today I'll be talking about why it is important to invest in the future of tourism. Firstly, tourism is not only an economic activity, but we do recognize it for its economic significance to the country's economic well-being. We need to invest in empowerment, skills training, to help people create job opportunities for themselves and other people. Proceeding to the next slide, I'll be talking about why it is important to invest in tourist safety. We need to invest in tourist safety to ensure that tourists feel much more safer while traveling in the country, because we do know that there are risks associated with traveling here. We need to invest in security personnel that will help them feel safer while also creating job opportunities at the same time. We also need to educate tourists on how to keep themselves safe in terms of crime and personal safety so that they can enjoy their activities. Proceeding on to the next slide, I'll be elaborating more. South Africa is a very beautiful country. It is diverse and has so much to offer. We need to conserve these areas as they are also beneficial to us. We need to implement strategies that will help conserve the environment, such as reforestation, which is planting new trees to help the environment stay conserved, as we do know that deforestation is a threat to the natural areas. Proceeding to the next slide, I'll be talking about investing in the future development of the tourism industry.
Good day everyone. My name is Lepasama Yebu and I'm from Shadwani Secondary School located in Ward. So I would like to thank this opportunity to participate into the NTCE Tourism Grade 11 competition. So my topic for today is focusing in investing in people, planet and prosperity for a greener tourism future in South Africa. So into the introduction, we will be investing in people, planet, and prosperity for a greener tourism future in South Africa is one of the most important goals for preserving the country's natural beauty, cultural heritage, and biodiversity while adopting economic growth and social well-being. Therefore, in this presentation, I will be discussing some key areas where investments can be made to achieve this vision. Investing for tourist safety. Investing in tourist safety is to ensure the well-being and satisfactions of travelers. This includes allocating resources to enhance security measures, emergency response systems, and health protocols. So, for tourism safety examples, we can use the contactless check-ins, whereby a tourist can use his or her own mobile phone to check in or to check out into a hotel instead of using the keys. For the second one, we will be using the smart surveillance systems. By using this one, we will ensure that our tourists are safe when traveling. So for tourism recovery, government and private stakeholders can allocate funds to support struggling businesses, promote domestic tourism, and launch marketing campaigns to attract international visitors once conditions improve.
Good day to my educators, fellow competitors, and judges. I am Leilani Gabisa. With a population of approximately 41 million, South Africa's resource basis is phenomenal. The country's tourism attraction lies in its diversity. And when you have seen videos on TikTok with other people from other countries talking about how South Africa allows other cultures to be run, and we are a blended family, not only in race, but how we act and how our country is. There is a reason we are called a rainbow nation. Some of the features which make South Africa an incredibly attractive tourism proposition include accessible wildlife, varied and impressive scenery, unspoiled wilderness areas, diverse culture, in particular township and traditional cultures in Africa, generally sunny and hot climate, no jet lag from Europe, and a relatively developed infrastructure compared to many other African countries, and a virtually unlimited opportunities for special interest activities such as whale watching, bush survival, water rafting, bird watching, and deep sea fishing. It is worth noting that while South Africa has a relatively developed infrastructure, there are still disparities and infrastructural challenges, particularly in rural and undeserved areas of the country. However, there are ongoing efforts being made to improve infrastructure and address existing gaps. With the topic that was given to us, we were told to talk about investing in people, planning, and prosperity for a greener tourism future in South Africa. And the subtopic of investing in people was prioritizing education and upscaling skills.
It's like a magnet. It attracts the mind and steals the soul of a person. Ladies and gentlemen, with those words said, find yourselves highly greeted by me, Jabila Brilliant Mbongo from Sasolburg, based at Zambia Cedar Secondary School. Investing in people, planet, and prosperity for a greener tourism future in South Africa. On the 29th of May 2023, the Minister of Tourism met with various stakeholders including MECs for tourism, the South African Police Services, the private sector, the Tourism Business Council of South Africa, and the National Prosecuting Authority to discuss tourism safety and actions that the government in partnership with the private sector will take to enhance tourism safety. Investing for tourism safety. As we all know, Safety is one of the major issues that is affecting the tourism sector. And as partners, the tourism sector and the government agreed that tourism safety is a priority that they will need to address collectively so that they can grow the tourism sector and remove any obstacles standing in the way of that objective. In the minister's engagements with the private sector, the government agreed that it needs to confront security and safety issues head-on and implement actions to arrest the problem. The minister also reported that the Department of Tourism, provincial departments, tourism associations, and private stakeholders have agreed that they will address tourism safety issues in partnership with one another. Ways to improve safety. The National Tourism Safety Forum. The National Tourism Safety Forum's responsibility is the coordination and integration of safety response mechanisms for tourists in distress. We also have the Tourism Monitors Program. The Tourism Monitors Program involves training, mentorship, and deployment for unemployed youth in identified tourism attractions and sites. How it benefits the community. Tourism monitors will be trained where they are recruited from and where they are deployed to in terms of identified hotspots and other medium to high crime areas. The initial 2023/24 financial year departmental budget is 174.5 million rand in order to train 1,845 tourism monitors across the country. Recommendations for the tourism industry and beyond. The Department of Tourism has been working with the South African Police Services and has developed tourist safety tips which have a QR code which allows tourists to scan the tips and have them electronically.
Truckler Hood, another one from Truckler Hood. Troy.
When we coming to the left, we coming to the right. Chapela Mahofi. Gidi banana gidi bona body bondo. Yasina sega jagidi maya dele. Shapata se no di katara.